Hello, must do 006. You're back for part 5. I want to get cultured 2. I decided to split parts 3 and 4, or split stage 2 into 2 parts. It sort of went on a bit too long. I feel like an hour is probably a bit too long. So if it had been 40 minutes, 45, I think I probably would have kept it. But an hour just seems too long. So yeah, I probably had a bit of stuff there at the end of part 4 saying, oh, it's going to be a very long video, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I decided, also at the end of the day, I'll split out stage 2 into 2 parts. So yeah, this is indeed part 5. So yeah, as with last 2 times now, parts 3 and 4 was clearing out beating stage 2 of the main game. So like I said, I'm now going to alternate, and with my 3 keys that I got from going through stage 2, I'm going to be taking on another 3 challenges. So yeah, you've done the first 3 there, and again we'll just keep keep going to the left hand side. So let's see what's in gate number, or pod, or door, or what, portal, whatever, number 4. Oh, brilliant. I want to be the Dapper Dan. I hate this one. It's not the worst it could possibly be. I think there's 2 more, both avoidances, both rather grindy, that I would put below this one, but this is not one I particularly like or wanted to see. Right, so can I? Yes, I can, okay. So the gimmick to this is, well, as you can see, we've got a spotlight. We collect this flame, and we now have a certain number of jumps. In fact, let me just demonstrate this right off the bat. You'll see it later on, because frankly there's no way that I'm going to be able to clear a screen without getting to this point in time. But if you use all your jumps, the screen goes completely black and you've got no idea where anything is. So yeah, you need to, for the most part, where you can, get out in as few jumps as possible, and yeah, do your best to keep the flame lit. Because yeah, in this case, if I jump 11 times, then yeah, the light goes out and I can't see anything of what I'm doing, which is why I'm sort of this first manoeuvre I'm making probably a little bit more difficult for myself than it might otherwise would be. And I probably don't actually need to, but I am doing my absolute best to try and conserve jumps where possible. So I think by the look of it there, I think I would have probably been alright. I was approaching the end of this screen with still a fair amount of jumps. Fair amount of jumps intact without the flame needing to go out. So I don't think I actually need to be. You know what? I'm gonna use 1 there, just from the point of view of hopefully just maybe making a little bit more progress. If a bit quicker. If it transpires that I need that extra jump, then I'll revert back to what I was previously doing. But yeah, for the moment, let's actually use a jump there, just so I can hopefully get a little bit more into the level. Yeah, I should be fine. Yeah, I've still got 1 jump, so yeah. Well, I actually didn't make it up to the ledge, so I need to be a little bit careful now. Obviously, I can't see where I'm going now. The screen is completely black, but of course, I was at the edge of the screen, so I was absolutely fine. And yeah, I probably was making that a bit more difficult myself than it otherwise needed to be. But oh well, anyway. Yeah, first screen's not so bad. I wish I could say the same for, I think, the remaining 3. But anyway, here we go. 18 jumps this time, and I'm actually going to reset there, because I do not want to waste a jump having to jump up to there. I'd much rather do that with 2 jumps rather than 3. I'm also now going to jump over to here rather than go over the right hand side, because that is going to be an enormous waste of jumps. We're going to try and go over there at least anyway. So yeah, this is we'll see a bit more as it goes through, but this is all about. That's a bit annoying. You can make it up to this ledge. It's not terminal. The fact that I didn't, but yeah, we're going to see that I really would like to keep as many jumps as possible. So nah, dang it. But yeah, honestly, I actually generally feel like this would be tricky enough. I don't want to say without like the spotlight or anything like that, or even the limit on the number of jumps, but seriously, some of the manoeuvres here are really, really quite intricate, quite tricky, to the point where I think having the spotlight, so in some cases you can't really see completely where you're going, and indeed the knowledge that you've got only a limited number of jumps, yeah, it just makes it like, well, yeah, 3 times more difficult than it actually needed to be to actually still be a challenge in the first place. So I missed that jump again, which is irritating, but yeah, I hate this screen. And by the way, I'm going to take the upper route there, because if I feel like it's the one that causes me to use the least amount of jumps. It also means I don't have to do a mid-air gate jump, which is always nice where possible. But yeah, what can I say? This is like even seriously, even knowing that I've got to be extremely conservative with jumps here, just makes all of these manoeuvres just more tricky to pull off than they perhaps otherwise would be. I've made that one now, so this is good. I've got an extra jump here that I didn't have previously, so that's a good start. That manoeuvre there, however, is bloody annoying. Not least because it's a lengthy drop with spike weaving. But also, again, of course, with the spotlight effect, you don't really get to see completely where you're going. So, obviously, obviously, practice is going to make perfect, and and familiarity, getting to that point in time where I know, hopefully, or I can try and map out in my head where the spikes are and where I need to move at what particular point in time is going to be helpful. But I don't know it off the top of my head at the start, I must say. I don't have this kind of layout for this screen completely memorised. I have my route sort of memorised, if you will. Bother! Okay, well, the spotlight's there. I've got 3 jumps there, haven't I? So I've got a double jump over the twin spikes. I'm actually going to run out of jumps before, so I'm going to need to... I guess I can obviously plan it out. So to be honest, that says to me that I absolutely need to do that jump. So all this time I've been resetting when I've not been making this one are necessary. Absolutely. As I say, I don't think this one here is terminal, but I would really like to make that. Otherwise, of course, I'm 1 jump fewer for this bit, which does not look nice. It's 4 jumps. Okay. So it's definitely not terminal then, because I would have a double jump to get over the last little bit. So okay, fine. One jump there would still be fine. I'd still be able to see the spikes, or the last spike in full view. I guess in theory, I suppose I could not give up when I miss the first jump down here, because if I do pull off this one, then I'm fine. But I don't feel like I'm going to pull that off a lot of the time, so frankly I feel like I should just reset at the beginning. It's right at the beginning. It's the best thing to do is probably just just reset there and then, rather than have to pull off another 2 manoeuvres, which are kind of tricky. This manoeuvre here, because it's very easy to clip both that spike or land on the other one, and this one here as well. It's easy to take liberties and just mess that one up. So okay, that was terrible. But that weave is horrible. As I say, not being able to see completely where I'm going is really, really nasty. I also hate this drop, by the way. That spike there makes things bloody awkward. Okay, cool. That screen done as well, though, so that's not too bad. Right, I'm going to reset and then immediately go off, because you need to be fairly quick on the draw here so you can reach this platform. So I'm going to drop down off there, jump over there, jump in there with a single jump, and then land on the second platform. This one admittedly is slightly shorter in the sense that you've only got 6 jumps here, but that doesn't necessarily make it any more annoying. It's definitely shorter in the sense that you've got one clear path. There's no sort of almost second guessing yourself. Like on that previous screen, I could have gone to the bottom right hand side there to get up to the top there, but I would have just used so many jumps that it would have almost been impossible to do the rest, or I would have been doing it completely blindly. So yeah, there are branching paths there where it's almost not necessarily immediately clear where you need to go. This one, it is pretty much abundantly clear where you're supposed to go, so I'll give the screen that. But as I said, it's riding these platforms with these spikes flying around, again with limited view and limited jumps. Still very, very annoying. And for some reason, and this always happens, I find it incredibly easy to just land on the spikes. You think there's like no problem. They're like a single spike to jump over, but the frequency with which you will either probably land on one or not jump quick enough because the platform carries you into the spike is amazing, and that's wrong. I need to land back on the platform there, and then drop off, because then I'll get back down to the bottom there, where I think with 2 jumps, and I think that's the way I want to go. So I think I did that wrong there on that go where I got the furthest. I want to drop off the platform. Oh, sorry, land back on the platform. and then drop off. Oh yeah, otherwise I'm either landing on the spike, which is what I did, because I was conscious that I wanted to conserve a jump, or I would have had to have used a double jump, and yeah, obviously had one fewer jump for the tricky last bit. But yeah, seriously, getting back on the platform and not, yeah, landing on either A, landing on the spikes, or B, walking into a spike. I've done it again. What is wrong with me? But the problem with that is the platform. I need it to wait an awful long time for it to pass the spike so that I can land on it again. I definitely think that's the way to go. I do not want to use two jumps there because I feel like I need to use a double jump. Well, a jump and a double jump to the end, and I do not want to do that. I'll have to do my double jump completely in the dark. I mean, it's going to go dark anyway because that will be the sixth and final jump. But I do not want to have to do the double jump in the dark. Yeah. But yeah, I do not like it. I do not like this stage at all. It's probably my third least liked one. It's incredibly intricate and it's just incredibly annoying. I don't know what else to say about it. I just do not like this stage at all. Oh, for God's sake! I've only been I've been going 10 minutes now, and I've only cleared 2 screens. So again, this is almost like the first challenge one of the the first one of the first 3 challenges, where I got Unknown World first off, which is probably just after this one, in being probably the one I would not want to see. Yeah, again, just not a good first one for this video, and just not a good one for me. Period. I really do not like this screen or this stage, whatever. There we go. That counted as a jump? You're kidding me. Why? Why did that count as a jump? That shouldn't have counted. Should it? Why did that count? Because I'm doing the same thing I did here. I just dropped. Look, I'm dropping off. It didn't count as a jump until I jumped back onto the platform. Why did I lose a jump there? Oh no, I've only got one anyway. Never mind. I completely miscounted that. So I either need to single jump that, or I'm still going to have a double jump in the dark. But actually, it's not as bad as I made it out to be. But anyway. 3 screens down. Unfortunately, the last one is the hardest one for last, and well, it's somewhat short actually. Funnily enough, or certainly this is the route I'm going to take. Let me just demonstrate this top bit here. You can go up here, but yeah, in fact, I'm not even going to bother. It's just going to annoy me. I'm just going to waste time. Believe me. Going up there is not. It does not seem like a good option at all. I'm still going to get screwed over at the very end because even getting to the point where I need to is going to cost me pretty much all my jumps. So I'm going to have one ridiculously annoying blind jump at the end. But the way I'm actually doing this, so single jump through there, single jump that. Oh God. So yeah, I don't want to go to the bottom there. That holds the bottom, holds the left me, because I'm going to have to use 2 jumps to get through this. So I need to single jump that. Oh, come on. So let me just... If I did that, I'd have to use 2 there to get through the... Oh, wow. To get through the that spike, so we need to not do that. And can we please get through that? This isn't even the difficult bit. Oh my God. I shouldn't be getting so frustrated with this screen already because I've only just started it, but I know what's coming at the end, and it's going to probably piss me off to next to no end. Thank you. Right, double jump through there. So right now we're going to have to double jump through the gate jump. You can see the treasure chest there on the right hand side. Then head left. In doing so, I'm going to use my last 2 jumps. So the final jump and double jump to get to the treasure chest are completely blind and completely in the dark. And I absolutely hate this. I absolutely hate that so much to the point where I might actually even need to, I'm going to say right now, cut to a successful run or something, because unless I can pull it off second go. Those coins are going flying, aren't they? Yes. Oh my God. I hate that final manoeuvre. My strategy for that, although it never seems to work very well, because it's about the only thing I can think of, is to hug the left wall when the lights go out. I mean, I'm pretty much going to do that anyway, to avoid the spike on the floor when I'm doing that weave, because part of the weave there is blind. So I've used my double jump to get through the gate jump. So hold left, so I'm rubbing up against that wall, and then from there, immediately jump, double jump. So don't try and inch along to the right-hand side or anything like that, because that seems to careen me into the spikes on the floor or something. So immediately jump, double jump, and move to the right. Don't try and inch along to the right or anything like that. And that seems to be the only way I've found to do that. But oh my god, that final jump is absolutely horrible. I can't believe that second go, but I'm not going to complain in the slightest. That was amazing. 15 minutes for the Dapper Dan one. Less time than Unknown World. Okay, I'll take that gladly. I hate that stage so much. It's done. Please, can I have a nice 5th one? What have we got? Oh, okay. Wave. This is an avoidance one. It's not one of the 2 nastier ones. So, I'm kind of cool with it. I'm kind of okay with this one. I'm not saying I'm going to do it first go, because there's probably going to be some pattern recognition and familiarity with this that I'm going to want to get to grips with. But there's a time limit at the bottom right-hand corner, by the way, which started off at 3 minutes. But this isn't just a one hit you're out. That was kind of annoying. But yeah, you can see I've got HP at the bottom left, and I'm not even sure this is worth continuing at this point in time. Now it definitely isn't. Let's not even go there. But yeah, we've got 3 minutes 2 seconds for some reason, not 3 minutes. I don't know why the extra 2 seconds need to be there, but yeah, we've got 10. We've got 10 HP, so we can tank 9 hits. So it is not a one-hit KO avoidance. So that's actually fairly lenient, fairly nice. When you're not being completely utterly stupid. And yeah, I'd like to say I don't have too many issues with this one. I say it's not saying I'm going to pull it off like wow, super quick, but oh my god! I think there are 3 avoidances in this challenge mode, and this is by far the easiest of the 3. That missed me. That hit me. And that hit me as well. Oh my god, I'm having an absolute shocker. Yeah, I've taken 5 hits already, and we're not even a minute in, so I tell you what, I'll keep going just so I can at least get some familiarity with what's upcoming, but not going to bank on beating this go. As I said though, this really isn't that bad. That was... I think I want to be over here and jump it. Oh no, it just comes down from the ceiling. Well, okay, mate, okay. So I need to be further over the right-hand side, I think, for the opening bit of that. And then at the bottom, so that I don't get dicked over by fruit from the top, sorry. That was incredibly lucky, by the way. I just so happened to be jumping when that wave came along the bottom. That was not planned or intentional, and I imagine next go I'll probably get screwed over by that. But yeah, it just so happened there that the timing worked out perfectly. Yeah, this is absolutely atrocious, and I have no chance really whatsoever. Wow, I am doing terribly. I feel like it's going to take me a few goes to get back familiar with it, but I'm not even surviving 2/3 of this. That's dreadful. That really is dreadful. Again, is the corner a bad idea because I can't move in different directions? If I get sort of screwed over in the corner, there's nowhere really to go, so I feel like actually the corner is probably not a good place to be. Okay, good. Right, this one was just an absolute shocker. And it continues to be. Right, I feel like the corner here was really screwing me over, so let's not be in the corner. I don't like the look of that, I must admit, but no well. Good God! Well, okay, it's a bit better. Only 3 hits, only. I got hit to that! Okay, so I need to be in the left corner for that then or something. It needs to be there, okay, cool. And then not jump up. But hopefully I get somewhat of a decent pattern there. Nice, okay. Okay, I'm going to need to be jumping at some point in time here. I think, yep. For the most part, all these ones do tend to have really good music. So that's something of a plus for these kind of bits. These things would be absolutely unbearable if the music was awful. Did I take 2 hits there? I didn't, I only took 1, but still. Well, we haven't got this far before, so I don't know what's coming next. Yeah, just keep moving slowly. That's nice. Ah! Again, I feel like I don't want to be in the corner all the time, but seriously, sometimes. Oh my god! Wow! I took 3 hits there. Oh, that's probably the difference now. I can't believe that. Oh, I took 3 hits, and yeah, that was so bad. I had like 5 HP, I think, with maybe 40 seconds, 45 seconds or so. I took 3 hits in the space of like 3 seconds. That was so bad. Oh, good grief. That should have been the go, really. 5 HP, so I could have only taken 4 hits, but still, that's terrible. But yeah, that should have been the go, or I should have got a lot. At least I should have got a lot further than I did there. That was awful. So is this attack, and I still can't get through that without taking a hit. Okay, the things from the middle here were very bloody annoying. Yeah, I don't. Wow, I don't see what to do for that at the moment. I'm just taking hits left, right, and centre and having an absolute shocker at the moment. Yeah, well, again, I'll keep at it, but certainly don't expect to do it this go. I think I'm at least 2 hits. I didn't take a hit there, I suppose. So actually, only 1 worse off than I was before. So if I can do about as well as I did without taking the 3 hits in 2 seconds, might have a reasonable go, I suppose. Of course, again, with something like this and with the music as well, there are sort of certain tells and opportunities and moments with the beats that I'm sort of aiming for, because I know something is going to happen at that point in time, so that certainly does help with these things. That was awful. Go away. Right in my friggin' safe spot there. That was awful, and I think I might have even taken 2 hits there as well. I didn't, but again, what the hell? Oh my god, that ending was just atrocious. But again, I took like, I think 4 hits in the space of 3 seconds. Ah! Believe me when I say as well that this is by far the easiest of the 3 avoidances. There is no question in my mind. Yeah, seriously, there is no question in my mind this is the easiest of the 3 avoidances. One of the other ones, by the way, you can't take any hits, although I don't think that's the worst one. There is another one where I think you can take 10 hits, but good grief, that one is just lunacy. And I'm actually gobsmacked I managed to beat it. That just seems considerably easier than last go for some reason. Okay, good, finally. What to do with this one, though? Or is the corner just a better bet than the middle? Did I sort of end up sort of forcibly going to the... Damn it! Forcibly go into the middle that one go where it looked like it was a good option, but actually wasn't? That wasn't a very good end to that bit, but... This is the fewest number of hits I've taken up to this point. So, fingers crossed this go, we have a pretty good one. God, blimey, that was horrible. Well, it looked horrible, let's put it that way. That was nasty, and I didn't jump for that. Oh my god. Did I mention just how much I don't like avoidances? Seriously, just give me a boss I can attack any day of the week. Oh my good god. It's literally all falling apart at the ends here. I don't know why I'm doing like such a poor job on this final third. But I can't seem to dodge anything. It's unbelievable. There's like a specific point in time where it is literally the run is like falling apart. If I could get past that bit, this might be sort of okay, but good grief. Oh no. Really? 16 seconds, one hit. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Can I survive it though? Well, if you're only going out at that speed, I should be able to. Yes! Okay. Not a disaster, not especially good either though, but oh well, it's done. And I got an achievement challenger, clear 5 challenges. Okay, nice. Okay, let's have a really easy last one, please. Didn't take as long as the first 2 did for the first set of 3 I did, but yeah, and ultimately at the end of the day, that avoidance to say I really don't think it's that bad. I was having an absolute shocker there from like in the final third where I was just like chaining hits ridiculously, just playing absolutely awfully, but. Yeah, even with that on the successful go there, I still had that. I think I got hit 2 or 3 times in quick succession again, just having an absolute shocker. But yeah, managed to pull through. The last few 20 seconds, 25 seconds or so seemed very easy. Slow moving projectiles, lots of room, nothing really randomised where the fruit could screw you over, or where there's any fruit at all that could screw you over. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll take that. And yeah, but unfortunately there are 2. I think they're released anyway. 2 other avoidances. Well, no, there's at least 2. 2 other avoidances, and they are absolute buggers. One even more so than the other. But yeah, let's hope it's not this next one, please. If it is, I don't know what I'm going to do. Please, not one of the stupid avoidance ones. Oh, it's Minesweeper. Okay, it's like when I get cultures. Minesweeper. I'll take that. That will do absolutely fine. Thank you very much. I don't know if you can actually see the mouse cursor or not here, but I'm hopefully going to be a lot better than this than I was also when I actually did this in Cultured, because I've learnt a few things since then, or you know, I feel like I've got a bit better at Minesweeper. It's kind of one of those games that you kind of obviously, you know, play quite a bit maybe when growing up. But I hadn't done so, but I've since learned that yeah, if you've got a blank square, for example, or anything like this, then any square next to that won't be a mine. So I think that's true anyway. So that means that I can clear out a lot more of the screen a lot quicker, and I've also be able to recognise patterns and things a lot better now as well. So hopefully this doesn't take as long as it did on Cultured. Although I'm not going to go crazy and start clearing the screen because I don't think this really happens on this game. But yeah, hopefully I'm able to work this through logically. So yeah, that one's touching a mine, so and also that one's touching a mine. So anything around surrounding that one's fine. That one needs to be touching one, so that and that fine. All those are touching that mine, so they're all fine. You're still touching the mine. That's blank. Oh, that was a mistake. I did not mean to. I clicked on the wrong button there. I got lucky. Okay, I'll take some luck though. That was not what I intended to do at all. Oh boy. Right. Okay. This one must be touching at least one of those 2. So this one's also touching it. So this one can't be a mine. So therefore, this is a mine. This is a mine, and this isn't. So yeah, like I said, I think I've got a lot better at determining strategies and whatnot, and being able to identify what are going to be mines and what aren't going to be. So yeah, which I did not have or don't believe I had the skill when I was playing Cultured. So that one, this one again. Hopefully it isn't too boring. This shouldn't hopefully go too long, as long as I don't mess up like a long way through. and have to redo it all. That would be disastrous. It could happen. It could happen. Okay, so that's a mine. That one's touching 2. That one's also touching 2, so that's fine. That's touching 1. Those 3 are all mines. And that one was also a mine. That one's now touching 2, as is that. That one's touching 3, so both of those are. Anything surrounding that 1 won't be. Okay, I can't immediately see anything. Oh, sorry, there's a one somewhere I can clear. One of those 2 are, so that one isn't, which then means that one is, and that one is, so that one isn't. And I've messed up. Really? Well, that's silly on my part, and I've also probably completely screwed myself over now because I'm like second guessing where that mine is. If that is a mine, then those ones can't be. Okay, so I've made a mistake. And again, thankfully, it is a case of yeah, clearly things can go wrong. It's obviously a case again. It's not the one hit and you're out deal here, but I've got to be obviously be very careful now, and I've messed up somehow. Apparently, that is absolutely incredible. Okay, take back everything I said about being better at the Minesweeper. That left-hand corner is a bit of a joke on this one. I actually can't believe I messed that up. That was incredible. Yeah, I can't really believe that, but oh well. I messed up there again. The mouse here is not moving as far over as I would like it to. For some reason, yeah, it's not reacting to I want it to. I'm just bringing out every excuse under the book, under the sun now. Right, all 3 of those are mines. I can't even actually see a good starting point here, to be honest. One of those 2 is, so that's not a mine. But yeah, I can't. I literally can't see a really good starting point to this one. The bit obviously in the top left was just a bit of a weird, massive selection of blocks that are absolutely fine. Are you serious? I'm going to reset that. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how I'm messing up. Messing this up. Again, mouse click way further over than where I wanted it. I actually can't believe I'm messing up here. This is incredible. Again, it's not like I play a lot of Minesweeper, but I feel a hell of a lot more confident than I did in the Cultured, when I was playing this in Cultured. Not Cultured 2, obviously. But what the hell I'm playing at here, I do not know. That one must be a mine. So that one isn't, that is. Right, fine, that's got that one cleared out. Oh, just terrible. That's a mine, that isn't. That is, that isn't. I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just take my time now and just be really, really ultra cautious. Okay, anything touching that is fine. That's blank as well. Oh, all those are blank then. That's a mine. In fact, all 3 of those are. That's then touching 2. Okay, one of those. Oh, okay, that one's touching a mine, so those 2 are fine. That one is a mine, that one is a mine also. Can't do anything else there at the moment because I can't quite tell. In fact, I can put that one there, and then those are fine. So that is a mine, which means that isn't, that is. That's touching 2, so they're all fine. Anything touching that one's fine. That's the mine. That one is fine, that one's a mine. That one is a mine, that's fine. That's fine, anything touching that's fine. Yeah, I feel like I'm on more of a roll here. I just don't know quite what the hell I was playing at before on either on the 2 previous goes. Just absolutely shocking. That one's touching 2, so that's fine. Don't know about that yet, I'll come back to that. But that does leave me with a little predicament here. That one's a mine. So those are all fine. That's a mine, that's a mine. That one's a mine. Have I really not filled that one in until now? Okay. That's fine. All three of those are. That's then fine. Anything touching that is fine. So are they. That one needs to be a mine. In fact, that one does as well. That one's now fine. And I can't immediately see anything obvious now. Okay, one of those. Okay, one of those two has to be for this 3. So that means this one would be touching 3. So this isn't a mine. I'm not sure that's necessarily going to help me so much here. But okay, one of these two must be a mine. So this isn't. Okay, so then those two are. That isn't, that is. And that's now touching 3, so that's fine. That's touching 3, so in fact there's a 1 there as well, so all those are fine. That one's also fine, and that one's fine. That one isn't. That one is. Both of those have to be. That one's touching the 1, so that's fine. That one's touching 2, so that's also fine. Okay, so one of these two must be for that 3, so none of these are. So that means that's a mine, so then neither of those are. That's a mine, so none of those are. Both of those must be. That's touching 2, that's touching 3, so I think we're actually all okay there, and I assume that's a 5. 6, sorry. Oh, it's a 6, okay, so that's a mine. But at that point in time, the thing has actually risen, but let's actually complete the puzzle, hopefully. So that would be a mine. That's touching 3, so that's fine. That one's already touching 2, so that's fine, and that's a mine. Right, okay. Wow. Apparently I was really, really overconfident there. Yeah, you can't interact with this guy at all, so yeah, just collect the chest. Yeah, massively overconfident there. But somehow I made a colossal mess of that. But it was still, I'd say, yeah, still the easiest of the 3. Let's get the mouse out of the way. You might not be able to see the cursor anyway, but okay, fine. That's actually not so bad. Again, we're sort of approaching 40 minutes, and we've got the next 3 challenges out of the way. So, yay. Let's leave that area. We'll head over here, and we've cleared everything out on this floor now, I think, anyway. So we'll head up. I think that's 4, isn't it, over there? So we'll get stage 4. So instead we'll go over this way. Is there a save over here, or something else where we can go? There is somewhere else we can go. Do I actually have the means? I love this one. How do you like your steaks? Well done. I don't have Francesca Von Karma. Don't seem to have any of the keys to unlock any of these doors at the moment, so we'll obviously leave those alone. Can I actually save through there? I can't, but anyway, that's probably the closest. Let's save over here, so we're not in that area, so I don't confuse myself. So yeah, let's save here. Stage 3 is over there. That is the next one we'll be going for. But yay! Anyway. Done with this part. Managed to clear out 3 challenges eventually. They weren't the worst set of ones, and but yeah, they could have all been better. Particularly the Minesweeper one, which I thought would have gone a lot better than that. 2 failures, possibly another one actually where I deliberately failed. I can't remember whether I can't remember whether it was 2 or 3. One legitimate first go, absolutely, and I can't remember whether I just gave up on that second go or whether it was the third go. But yeah, anyway, having a considerable amount of trouble with the Minesweeper one. As indeed, of course, I did with the avoidance and the Dapper Dan one, which I do not like at all. But anyway, they're done. We're coming in under 40 minutes. And yeah, next time we'll be kicking off stage 3. Given that I've actually now split stage 2 into 2 parts, I think it's highly unlikely that I'll be doing stage 3 in one part, and that will certainly, or almost certainly, be at least 2 parts, if not more. But again, hey ho, I guess we'll see how it goes. And I hope you join me next time for the wonders of stage 3. But until then, cheerio.